Tee Time with the Pro Noun, the fastest moving golf show on the planet. Get the latest in local and national golf news with guests from around the world and around Central New York. Now it's Tee Time with the Pro Noun, sponsored by CH Insurance on News Radio 570 WSYR on 106.9 FM and live everywhere on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, CH Insurance supporters. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to Tee Time with the Pro Noun. We got Kelsey producing today, a big surprise to me. Hi, Kelsey. And he's back. He's back in the chair. He says, Pear. He says, there are going to be thousands of people. They're waiting for me to come back to co-host, Pear. And it's Joe Convertino, Jr., president of CH Insurance. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Perry. How are you? Did you miss me last Saturday?
Yes. You always ask that, I'm not the only one you say that to. I have a feeling I'm not the only one you say that to. Am I?
Right.
No,
you're right.
That's one of your Joeyisms, right?
Joeyism. It's a big weekend, Perry.
I know. What's a big weekend?
This weekend.
It is?
Yeah. It's Mother's Day.
Oh, yes. And, yes, it is, of course.
Tomorrow.
So, tomorrow, you're always about the family. You're always about the holidays. And so what do you have to say about Mother's Day tomorrow and to the audience?
Mother's Day. Wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. We shouldn't golf tomorrow. It's all about the mother and your wife.
Okay.
The family. Take them out to brunch or something.
Yes.
But knowing you, Perry, are you going to get around in tomorrow morning?
No, not tomorrow morning.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no, of course not. So I know that you've had, Nazareth College. Oh, very nice. I like that. And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Convertino is a graduate at Nazareth and played at a very high level of basketball, by the way. He was a starter on their basketball team.
It's Nazareth University now, Perry.
Pardonnez-moi. I thought it used to be a 100% female
all
college.
Girls.
Oh, it was a college back then, but evidently when the boys go there now, it's a university, Kelsey. All right. So I know you've had a little trouble with your golf game.
Yeah.
What?
You believe in golf lessons, Perry?
Yeah, yes, of course I believe in golf lessons, but guess what?
What?
Kelsey just said there was a caller. A caller has some kind of a tip for you on golf. I don't know who it is. Caller, what's his name? Joey, Jimmy, Tommy?
Caller.
Hey, good morning. Give Joe a golf lesson, will you please?
Okay, good morning, guys. Joe, Perry. Happy birthday.
Oh, no. He's on my speed dial, Perry. I don't think he wants to coach me.
So I understand that you are having some lessons now with Mr. Conger.
Yes, I had number one.
Okay.
It was great.
Huh?
It was great.
He knows his stuff, but we want to find out. I want to find out right now because we announced last week that Mr. Conger was on his way to become certified in aim point putting technique because there are only 230 certified instructors in the whole world. Are you 231, Mr. Conger?
Perry, yes, I am. I'm proud to be.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
That means the price goes up, Perry.
Oh, yes. Oh, the price is going up for you. It's easy. Listen, Ledbetter charges $1,500. Mr. Conger is only going to charge you $750.
Morning, Jack.
Good morning. It was a lot of fun in Orlando. It turned out to be just one other golf professional from St. Louis and myself with Mr. Sweeney, who invented aim point. We were with him from 9 to 3. And we had lunch, took a break. It was 90 degrees, and thank God it was a breeze. But the information I learned in over that 6 hours was, priceless. You couldn't put a number on it. And it's exciting to share with people. Mr. Sweeney is, not an arrogant person. He keeps on finding ways to improve his method. It works. More and more people, tour players at all levels are doing it. And he's on a real steamroll right now because people are seeing that it does work. It doesn't take as long to read a putt as people say it does. And it's good stuff. He just wants to help people play better golf. He's so sincere, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, Jack, the big thing when I was with you last week, I know you were going down, and congratulations, kudos. That's awesome for Central New York. But the big thing, Perry, he said, it's, we use our eyes to putt. You look, where's it going, right to left? But how this aim point changed with the feeling in your legs. Just real quick, Jack, for our listeners, it's all about the contour of the weight on the left or right leg. I don't know if I have patience for this, Barry, but we'll let Jack go into it a little.
Yeah, when you walk the line of what you think the putt's going to do, you don't walk straight at the hole. You walk the line that you think the ball's going to curve on. If you see any of that, you're going to feel more weight on your foot. Some people feel it in their knee. Some people feel it in their hip. But you can feel slope. It's called percentage of grade in the greens, and all greens have them because the water, when it rains, you want the water to run off the greens. You don't want the water to sit there and kill the grass. So you're grading, I say like you're a surveyor of property. You're surveying the land, the ground that the ball is going to roll on. You come up with a number, and with that number, you put up 1, 2, 3 fingers, 4, whatever, and the system works. I mean, you're seeing it more and more on tour. If it didn't work, it'd be gone. He started with this in 2004, and now it's been 10 years now. It's called Express 1 and 2. You can do it quite quickly. It works. It's that simple because the ball's going to curve, and he figured out how much it's going to curve, and that's basically the system.
Well, listen, the guys on tour would not be using the system unless it worked. And they're using it, Jack.
Right.
We're watching them. We're watching the best players in the world on television all weekend, and they're using it.
You're right. And the two things I took out of this, kept saying it. You're giving the golfer confidence. It give them confidence. And when they see this works, now their stroke is more confident. It's not, they don't have a guess or a whoosh stroke because we tend to say, well, I think I might play a little more break left or right, whatever. And then your stroke isn't confident. If you have a confident stroke, you're going to roll the ball better. And the other interesting thing he said about tour players, if it doesn't work 10 out of 10 times, they walk away faster than you can blink an eye. So it's got to work because they don't just try something and work with it. If it doesn't work right away, they leave you like a bad habit. So I took that away. That I know it works. I've been learning this since 2016, but. Interesting, the players, they're tough out there. So if it doesn't work, and we know it works, we see it on TV, then you got them. And it's only going to help any golfer save shots. We all have the ability to be good putters. We just have to know what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and most amateurs are taking 36 to 40 putts anyway on a green, so that anything at 10% helps them by 3 or 4 strokes. Listen, Jack, one more thing, and to Joe, and to everyone else listening, I do pay attention to what goes on in the golf world. I do pay attention to what golf professionals do, and I do pay attention to education. And I want to inform you now that because Mr. Conger has achieved the certification for aim point putting with everything else that he has done, he has now earned the right to be called Dr. Jack Conger because you now have your doctorate. You have your doctorate in golf, Mr. Conger. Congratulations.
Hey.
Yes,
Well,
congratulations.
Joe's probably not going to be too happy because he's
Great, Perry. The price is ticking up everything you say.
Now, listen, one more thing.
Yeah.
I understand. Just please give us a little rundown on Mr. Convertino's lesson with you and some of the things you believe that he might have to work on to improve a little bit.
Well, he's got a good golf swing. He's very athletic.
Yes, he is.
You don't play college sports at that level if you're not athletic. We just had to tweak a couple things. To me, he looked a little close to the ball. We talked about his grip a little bit, and then really just his backswing, just getting his arms a little higher. So we made a more efficient turn with his shoulders, which makes your hips turn a little bit more, and gave him a little more room to come down from the inside. It wasn't major, but sometimes little things help major things happen. So. It's not an overhaul. He didn't need it, but it's kind of like your car gets out of alignment. You put it back in alignment, and away you go. So just some little things, but little things mean a lot in golf and like other sports. And he's just got to do his drills. And he's reported back to me. He's seen ball flight change. And when you see ball flight change, you're doing something different because the ball doesn't lie.
Yes,
No,
and
I gotta agree.
And it was going higher, Jack. It was going higher this past week. But like I told you, it's still a little right. But it's all about the finish. It's not way right.
Well,
we're going to work on that this week.
We are. We're about another 100 lessons, Joe.
But really, Terry, it's about the finish.
Yeah,
Gotta
yes,
get
it's
through
about
the
the finish.
ball.
If you can finish, but just watch him on TV.
Okay.
Period. The finish is it's almost poetic how they finish.
Yep.
It's really gorgeous. Jack,
You got
Professor. No, it's no longer Jack.
Doctor.
I'm sorry.
Doctor.
It's Professor.
Now it's
Professor Conger. Okay, Professor Conger. Professor Conger, it's been a pleasure again to talk to you on Tea Time with the Pro Noun.
You guys, and I think people have said it before. We're blessed to have both of you here in Central New York, educating the Central New York golfer and what's going on in golf. And it's a great show, and people that are not listening are missing out. And look forward to seeing you both soon.
Okay, Jack.
Thanks,
Have a
Jack.
great weekend.